What's good, Primos? Welcome to another episode of Kick Live Familia with your favorite Primo, Coach Fernz. And today I got one of my favorite Primos in the building, my brother Rich. How you feeling, man?
Feeling good, man. Blessed morning, blessed morning. How you feeling?
All is well, man. I'm happy to be here, man. You know, tell a familiar where you from, and also like what sneaker culture look like right now, through your eyes.
So born and raised in Flatbush, Brooklyn, Flatbush. Parents are Haitian actually, so my roots are in Haiti.
Shout out to my Haitian family, Zos,
Facts.
all
Oh,
day.
right now, how sneaker community is looking. To me, I love it. I feel like sneakers are becoming more accessible.
Mhm.
When I was starting the sneaker game, like by myself, I feel like it was a lot of like botters, like
Oh,
people
bro.
like,
Bruh.
and I'm not gonna lie, I was one of them. I joined the
Uh-oh.
wave,
Uh-oh.
but I just feel like since that whole botting thing is kind of dead right now,
Okay.
like real sneakerheads are getting their hands on pairs for retail instead of having to pay these crazy amounts in resale. So I like it right now.
Mhm.
Even though a lot of people think it's dead, but the real sneaker fans are getting the sneakers they want nowadays.
Yeah, man. Like, what do you think was the death of the botting culture?
So the death of botting culture was that these sites like Nike, Adidas, they're
Mhm.
getting smarter.
Okay.
Like what was happening was these sites would put out some type of line
Hmm.
per se, and these bots were updating the bots very quickly.
Hmm.
So they'll put out this system and the bots would figure it out very quickly and get an update so you could beat it. But now they're making it low key a lot more randomized.
Okay.
So you can't really figure it out
Hmm.
that much. So the bots just started having problems kind of updating and having successful updates
Mm.
to keep with it. So they just kind of quit altogether.
That's why I think I read somewhere where J Balvin had charged like 27 grand on something, and you had
Like,
to put like a coupon code or something in there, or else it would have hit you for like 27,000.
yeah. Crazy things like that where I've seen some sneakers, the thing was like $1 million.
Ooh.
But
Ooh.
unless you put in your email and they gave you the code
Hmm.
you put that in and then you get and the code was different for everybody. So it's not like they sent out one code
Hmm.
because then the boss would be like, here's a code, just put it in.
Yeah.
But you got a different code, so you would have to go to your email, put the code in, and get your sneakers. So I liked it. I like it, man,
Yeah, you kind of got to be a part of that circle to understand that.
for sure.
Nah, for sure. So question: when we talk collections around here, there's four tiers, right? You have the primos that's just getting started. That's like your 1 to 20 pair. Then you have those that's been building their collection for a while. That's like 20 to 50. Then you got the ones that's been in the game for a minute. That's like 50 to 100. Then you got your don't even ask. That's 100 plus. Which one you falling into?
I'm definitely in that. Don't even ask. Like, I'm not gonna lie to
I
you.
understand, bro. I understand. Your closet space start getting filled up. Then you start taking somebody else's closet. And
I'm
then,
telling you, I moved into my brother's room already.
mhm.
Like it's to the point where like I have to think about storage at this point. I have to get like a little storage space for
The
this.
heck, bro. Dang. Listen, I understand. I removed all my clothes out of my closet to make room. I already had a closet full of sneakers. Then I had to remove all the clothes out my normal closet and put them joints in like a storage bin somewhere. Cause I
Yeah.
just had to fill up my closet with sneakers, bro. It was just it
Yeah.
was, then my wife was like, "Yeah, you need some of my closet space." I was like, "Nah, I'm not gonna do that to you." But I started looking under the bed, like, "Yo, I'm running out of under the bed space. Sooner or later
Yeah,
you're
man.
gonna have to move something." You know what I'm saying? Like,
It gets like that, man. And it's funny. I have this joke
mhm,
that every time I get something that I really want,
mhm.
right? I'm like, you know what? I'm out the sneaker game. I'm done.
Yeah, always.
I got my grill
Hmm.
done.
Yeah, never works that way.
Everybody has been like, why are you lying, bro? And listen, I've been lying for years, bro.
Bro, you know what it is? We do be out until we see something else that we want. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it go. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
you just like, I'd be like, I'll be like, yo, once I get this pair of black hats, I'm good. And I'm gonna be out for a good 6 months.
right.
Then Nike or Saucony will pop up or Saucony will pop up or something. I'm like, you know what? My birthday's coming up. I deserve this. And I'll just keep finding reasons to
No, for real. That's how it is, man.
Yo, every time my wife asks me, I'm like, it's for my birthday. She's like, your birthday like 6 months ago. I'm like, yeah, but they didn't come out 6 months ago. So I got to get them for this birthday now. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm
Right,
trying
right.
to find reasons. So what was that sneaker that got you into collecting sneakers when you realized you was a sneakerhead after this one?
That's a great question. So the sneaker that so I always love sneakers, right? But I obviously wasn't in a position to sneakers myself.
Hmm.
And I wasn't gonna keep like asking my mom, yo, give me these sneakers when she was paying for me my whole life to go to private school. So
Yeah.
I feel like I was like, you know what? One day I'm gonna work. I'm gonna get these when I want to get them, right? But the sneaker that got me into this realm of just like all when it comes to sneakers is definitely the Raptor sevens.
Ooh,
Yeah,
ooh. That was the moment you knew you was a sneakerhead.
that was the moment, bro. The Raptor sevens did it for me, man. I think I was in like eighth grade, probably going into
Ooh.
freshman year of high school. I got my hands on the Raptor sevens, and it was clipped ever since, bro. Like, don't get me wrong, I had sneakers. Like, even as a kid, my mom made sure like she put me in Jordans. She actually told me this story every time where I wore Jordans so much as a kid that this one time I don't know if you know about Cookies, little clothing.
No, of course.
So she goes into Cookies one time and grabs a random pair of shoes and bring it home. She said, "Oh, look what I got for you," and I was like, "Yo, ma, these not Jordans. not,
Yeah.
not wearing them." And I had to be like, she said I was like 2 or 3 at the time.
Oh, whoa, you were ingrained from a young age then.
Yeah, I'm like, mom, these not Jordans. I'm like, I'm not wearing them. Ever since then, she never tried it again. Like, there's been Jordans ever since, bro. Like,
Oh man, that's rough for a parent because you know what your bank account about to look like if your child said these not Jordans. Oh man, the Raptor sevens got you into it.
yeah.
Got you. Okay, cool. So, um, sneakers are a large part of why we're here, but you got some other dope things going on. Tell the family like some of the things that you got working on. I see the dope hat you got on. So let us know a little bit about that.
So,
Glistening.
so my brother and I started a clothing line in late 21, early 22.
Mhm.
It's called Honor Society Global, right? We always wanted to start a line because it's like we always been the kids where we came in dressed really, really nice.
Mhm.
Like where it was like a Lacoste era. We always had like a fresh Lacoste on different colors.
Mhm.
Came to the polo era, we definitely had like rugbies and polos. Like, so we always really just nice, and people took notice of it, right? So it became a huge part of us to like always make sure when we stepping out the house to look nice. Fast forward to college, we ended up going to the same college. Dope experience. Went to HBCU, and
Which one? Which one? Let's see if it's the
so we went to Dillard University in New Orleans.
okay, got you.
Yeah. So um, from there, like not only were we fly, but we were some smart kids. Like,
Hmm.
we get busy when it comes to school. Like, school is one thing we don't play about, right?
Nice.
So semester after semester, we're hitting honors, like the honor roll, like
Mm.
easy, without like even thinking about it. Like, we're going to these parties, we're hanging out with our friends, doing what, but make sure that we're on the honor roll. So we're like, yo, we want to start a clothing line, but we want it to be a society that's very inclusive, right?
Hmm.
And we thought about like, yo, in college, the honor society was like anybody can make it, as long as you put in work in. Like it's not
Mhm.
something closed off to the white kids or it's something that's closed off to a certain
Right.
group of people. Like as long as you put in the work in, you can make it to the Honor Society. So we was like, all right, cool. We're gonna name it Honor Society Global because as long as you get a piece of the merch, you're part of the society,
Nice.
right?
Nice.
So that was our thing. So yeah, since 2022, we've been kind of rocking out, and it's been getting some traction. It's been cool. Like it feels good to be walking around, but yo, bro, when's the next drop?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like people really want, you know, our clothes. So it's been cool. So we've been working on merch. You got something dropping this summer.
Hmm.
Yeah, so that's what I've been focused on right now.
So how did you come up with the hat concept, and how long does it take? Do you do those like personally, or you know,
Actually, yeah. I
man,
do.
how much time does it? Because that's art right there, and I'm big on art. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm big on the process of art. You know, so without giving away too many details, you know, because I don't want nobody showing up doing what you do. Um, but like, what's the process when you are going into your creative mode? Are you just like, these some things that are trending, or is it like, nah, it got to be something that I will wear?
No, so it's definitely like when we're making any of our pieces, it has to
Mm.
be like something that we definitely would rock. We try to appeal to the masses,
Mm-hmm.
but if it's something that we're not putting on out, we're not putting it out.
Okay.
Like there's times where we've designed stuff, put it up on the gram, and everybody's like, "Yo, this is fire." And I would look at him like, "Yo, I would never wear this," so I don't drop it. Like personally, I try not to put anything with skulls
Okay.
or like no upside down crosses. Like I'm not into that. Like that.
Understand? Trust me.
No, like I don't no skulls, no
You got to believe in it.
right.
You know.
So like our recent jobs has been more like school. Like you'll see ties to school in it, right?
Okay.
So I got this shirt on here,
Mm.
which is one of our shirts, and it's like a school teacher
Mm.
type. And this is the one that really like kind of set it off. Like people were rocking with this shirt, crazy.
Yeah, we didn't have teachers like that growing up. I'm looking at the shirt and I'm like, we didn't.
Right,
You
right.
kind of,
So,
you might have went to class a little bit more if you had a teacher like that. You know, like.
so like once it gets to that, like I everywhere I go, I try to see like I watch people like how they dress, fashion like that. I keep my eyes open to like funky ideas that I see around, and I try to like if I can take a quick note of it, so I could try to incorporate it to what we got going on because I want to keep it modern. I want to keep it like people see it, and if they feel some type of familiarity to it, but at the
Mhm.
same time, it's like oh that's different, like so
Yeah.
when it came to the hat, I was like, no matter what I do, I need a piece that makes sure people know that I'm from New York.
Oh yeah. You
Like,
nailed it. You nailed
like
it.
so,
You nailed it.
my brother and I were in New Orleans for like 8 years, about 8 years, and the one thing that I never lost was my New York accent. Everywhere I went, I'm talking about like where you from? I'm like I'm from Brooklyn, and that's a big thing for me. Like I never say I'm from New York.
Hmm.
Like I'm from Brooklyn.
New York is big. You got to be very careful. You
Like
know, just
exactly. Like I'm from Brooklyn, and everybody would know. Like
yeah,
like no matter where I was, if I say I'm from Brooklyn, they knew like okay, I know where Brooklyn is.
yeah, exactly,
That,
exactly.
that was something I said with pride. I'm like, yo, I love being from Brooklyn, right? And I was like, I need something that represents New York, like something that I could drop in many colors that
Hmm.
does not change. It's ours, but it's New York, and that's when I
Yeah,
came up with these. Like I was like, honor. What can I do with honor? And I was like, yo, NY. It already has the N in there. Like if I could just finish it some way,
yeah, yeah.
like
Soon, first time I seen that, I was like, oh yeah, he got one.
I was
Listen, I tapped into my little FIT side, and I was like, oh, he got one. He
like,
got one. As soon as I seen that, I was like, because like you said, the first thing you want to do is, as soon as you see it, it's New York,
yeah,
but
yeah,
it's elevated. You know what I mean? So you just elevated, the state, and even though it's NYC, more specifically Brooklyn, you know, it's like, yo, the whole New York can get with it, or New York City can get with it, or Brooklyn can get with it. It just
Exactly.
gives you that feel. And I love that there's so many people that are from New York all over the place.
Right.
So when New York teams win, or when they start doing stuff, you start seeing all the implants just being like, yeah, yeah. You like, oh, I thought you were from ATL. Nah, boy. Nah,
Right. Right.
nah, man. So nah, that's good stuff. So how popular were you and your brother on campus? Was it, did y'all know a lot of people? Did a lot of people know
So
y'all?
it's crazy, right? Me personally, like me and my brother are complete opposites.
Okay.
He's the more like he gets into a room, he could interact with everybody.
Mhm.
Like people like he just has a way to like he gets in a room, he's making people laugh.
Mhm.
Me, I quiet. I'm quiet.
Mhm.
Like stay to myself. Like I'll say what's up, then I'll find my little corner and I'm chilling.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I make sure my outfit is always speaking though.
Oh man, that's important, bro.
So like I'm quiet, but my fit is always on point. Like
Mhm.
no matter where I'm at, I'll find my little corner, but somebody's coming to me, yo, kicks a fire. Yo, yeah, where'd you get this? Where you get this hoodie from? Like, bro, this is fire. Like that's how I started becoming like known around campus. I was literally the Brooklyn sneaker guy.
See, that's big, man. Sneakers,
What-
sneakers are really the icebreaker, bro. Social currency was like you knew who was a part of that circle when you start seeing the outfit, whether it was the hat, the sneakers, the outfit. It was like one of those things going to speak for you, and
Exactly.
then you knew you like, oh, okay, he know about Kith, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah, yeah,
or the Atrium, or okay, he goes to, you know what I'm saying, he a Jimmy Jazz type of guy. I could tell, you know what I'm saying, or hyperactive, or you know what I'm
exactly.
saying, like okay, okay, nah, that's what it is, man. So let me ask you a few sneaker questions, right? We're gonna
No,
go back. Let's go back to your freshman year of high school.
got you.
Let's say your mom takes you shopping for your first day of school, and she says, "Get whatever you want. You got an unlimited budget. What's the two sneakers you copping?
You know, unlimited budget.
Unlimited budget.
So let's
Two
just go back
sneakers.
to that time, right? If I'm doing that time, so my favorite for a minute, my favorite sneaker was the Red 11s.
Okay.
So that would definitely be one of them. Like I would for sure have to get my hand on a pair of Red 11s. And the second sneaker, the second sneaker, which is a funny story, but it would definitely be the Flint 13s.
You said the Flint. Oh, okay. Okay. Why you say it's a funny story?
But
Tell me more about that one.
when I was younger, so I never lived with my actual parents. So when I mentioned my mom or my dad, these are the people that raised me.
Mm,
So there's times I would actually go visit my actual parents,
mhm,
siblings.
mhm.
I was telling you, like I always had Jordans on my feet, right?
Right.
One day I go and visit my parents with my Flint 13s on. And no knock to my siblings, but they wasn't as fly as me. You feel me? Like they wasn't on it like they were putting me
Truth is
on.
the truth, man.
One time I go over there to spend the weekend or whatever. And I come in with Flint 13 looking all nice or whatever. And the story changes every time. But one of my siblings took uh was it the right side? Chucked
Mhm.
it out,
What?
chucked it out the window. I never seen him again.
Mm.
Till recently, till the last time the Flint 13 dropped a couple years ago,
Yeah, probably 2023 or something like that.
I was finally able to get the Flint 13s again.
Mm.
That has been one of my like, yo, I ain't wearing these. I might have wore them like 3 times maybe since I got them, and like I keep them nice in the box and go and look at them here and there because
Mm.
for me that is a beautiful shoe.
Did you ever find out which sibling it was?
It always changes. They oh, he did it or she did it. I'm like, yo, that was haters, man.
Did anybody have to pay? Did you make anybody pay in any way for what happened?
Nah, I let it go. I was like, you know what?
Oh yeah, we on record, so you're right. Don't tell me on record. You were a model citizen at the time. I get it. I get it.
I was like, you know what? It's all good.
But what did you wear? What did you wear home? If you had those sneakers on and they threw them out the window, Like, what did you put back on your feet?
I mean, I had other kicks,
Okay, got you.
but it was in the flip 13s.
Yeah.
So it was definitely the breads and the flip 13s would definitely be like the two sneakers. I'm like, all right, let's put these back. Let's put these in the collection.
Okay. 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 I love it. So let me ask you, in your opinion, what's the most iconic sneaker silhouette? Jordan 1, Chuck Taylor, Air Force Ones, or Adidas Shell Toes?
That is a crazy question.
Jordan 1s, Chuck Taylors, Air Force Ones, or Adidas Shell Toes?
Okay, so I was leaning Chuck Taylor's, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is the one shoe that I know that whatever year it is,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah, absolutely.
York in me, I want to say Uptowns.
Uptowns? Oh, that got to be an NY thing for sure.
Yeah, and it drove me crazy being down south, and I'm hearing G Fazos, I'm hearing like all these other names for it. I'm like, yo, bro, no, these are called Uptowns. I don't know what a G Fazo is. I didn't even really want to call them Air Force Ones, to be quite honest with
I
you.
understand, bro. I
That's how
understand.
like wired I am. Like these are Uptowns. Like I'm on Twitter all the time arguing with random people from different states. Like, yo, these are called Uptowns.
Yeah,
Like,
it's rough. It's rough, bro, because I don't know if it was the particular sneaker or the entire sneaker itself, but I remember them back in the day, people were calling them Harlem Nights. And then they started calling them Uptowns. I don't know if it was Uptown and then there was just like a pair that was called Harlem Nights. But I remember a specific point in my life when people was like, yo, those the Harlem Nights. And I'm like, the Harlem Nights. I was so confused. But then I started hearing Uptowns and I'm like, I wonder if that's why they call them Uptowns. Like I just never got that answer. But when you, like you said, you go out of state and you hear them, you're like, hmm? Air Force Ones, like that's not what we call them. Like we just
yeah. It's to the point where I got a bunch of my friends from New Orleans. They started calling them Uptowns. Like when they talking to me, they do it to like kind of be funny.
Mhm.
And I might catch them on a regular basis, like, yo, I'm gonna give him some Uptowns. Like, yeah, good.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
like, if you want me to like the proper answer, if you want me to give you a real answer, I would say is the Chuck Taylors.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
those went through so many different
Generations, bro.
iterations. I'm talking about even up to recent when like Off White had their spin on them. Like
Mm-hmm.
those are one sneaker like everybody would love to put their own spin on. It's such a like basic shoe that you can
Mm-hmm.
make are able to get your hands on it.
Yeah. Yeah. And the price point is always better than everybody else.
Right, right.
You know, like I told one of my peoples, I'm like, yo, that is the White Castle of sneakers. Like it's a recipe that has lasted for over 100 years, bro.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like you can say whatever you want about White Castle, but my grandmother ate it, my mother ate it, my grandmother's grandmother ate it. So,
Right, right.
you know, and it's still around, and people know what it's going to do to them, but they still eat it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I can't hate on it, bro. So, question: so do you have a favorite sneaker brand?
Right now, I feel like Saucony
Woo!
is
Got to be because of J Tips. It got to have a J Tips
course,
influence in it.
100%, 100%. Like I have not missed a drop since. Like
Man,
J Tips really put on for the sneaker culture, bro. Like
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. J Tips is good people. I told a story on one of my episodes about running into J Tips and having I'd seen him at SneakerCon that just passed,
that too.
and I took a picture of him and I showed him. I went to this conversation with Snipes that they had. I think it was like during Black History Month or something like that.
Mm,
And then it was like one of those small intimate events. But
mm,
I pretended I was a photographer, so I had my camera. I was out there shooting stuff.
yeah,
Walked up to him. I'm like, "Yo, bro," I said, "Salute to what you're doing." Da da da. Took a picture of you. I took a picture of him signing his brown. It was a shadow. I want to say they're the Shadows twos, whatever. The brown joints that he had on his second release. My bad, the third release that he had. Um, And he was like, "Oh, that's a dope picture." I said, oh, "Okay, I like to hear that." So then I went and made a hoodie of it. So I had the hoodie with him signing it and had his peoples up there. So then I went to a like a flea market joint that he was at. Once again, I brought my camera, like I was a photographer, started shooting all over the place, you know. Went over to his section, was like, "Yo, you mind signing the bag for me?" He's like, "All right, cool." And I was like, "Yo, I would ask you to sign my hoodie, but you know, from New York, it's a little." He started laughing. Then he looked at it, was like, "Yo, that's me." He said, "Yo, I gotta get a picture with you now." You know what I'm saying? Then he told his whole team, he's like, "Yo, McFly, come here, da 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 da." Before I know it,
He was dope, bro. Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy because the first drop, I seen these things on Instagram. I'm like, what are these? Figured out it was a J Tips, da da da, and they had it had like a front like a store release. They had
Mhm.
I get on the line, right? And it's me and my younger brother. We're on the line waiting. Like I'm talking about hundreds of people in front of us. I'm like, yo, we're not getting this shit, bro. We out here for the vibes. It's summertime, whatever. We out here.
Yeah,
Get in there. We get the shoe. Um, and we chop it up with him. Real quick conversation, right?
yeah.
And I promise you, every time I've seen him, he remembers me, bro.
Good dude, bro. Good dude.
It's crazy. Every time, even like McFly, I remember this one, the third drop. I'm driving down to that. I had a Tesla at the time,
Mhm.
even windows down, music blasting, and I get on the line and I get in there, and they remember me from the first drop. That's dope. They remembered me.
Yeah,
Got
bro.
the
It's his whole team is like, you know, and just hearing like some of the stories, so we had a lot of equivalents. Like he's like, I still got to be a father when I finish all the stuff. You know, it was a lot of like human moments that when he talk, I'm like, oh, bro, I can relate. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to J Tips for sure, man. Whole team. Only crazy part is, bro, he the one who got the footage of all that happening. I was so in the moment that I ain't give him my phone, so it was like they got the
yeah,
videos, they got the pictures. So people like, hey, did that happen? Look, man, I was there. I ain't worried about all that. You know what I'm saying? It is
even
what it
at
is.
sneaker con when I went over there,
Mhm.
I saw McFly. He was like, "Oh, you my boy in the Tesla." I'm like, "This is crazy." Like
Yeah, yeah.
I can't remember people I see within the week. Like I see you Monday, by Friday, my head is gone. But they somehow they always remember my brother and I. And it's probably because every time I run into them, for some reason, odd reason, I have some J tip something. I either a J tips fitted or my sneakers
Hmm.
on. And it's like I guess they're recognized from that. But every time I see them, they remember me. And it's cool. Like I'm like, that's dope.
Listen, you part of the culture, man. That's look, they sneakerheads know, man. Like straight up. Like I think at the same joint, I was taking pictures, Nigel Sylvester too. And when he was like I said, I just had I always keep my camera with me. So I was shooting and everybody that was because I was following him with the camera and shooting, they was like, yo, are you his photographer? Yo, can you take some photos of us? I'm saying to myself, oh, that's all it takes. I was like, yo, I said, I'm not working with him personally. I'm like, but if you can get his attention, I'll definitely take some photos of him and send them to you. He was like, yo, can you? I said, oh, I'm never leaving home without my camera again, bro. And I had a camera where I could see from a distance. Like my lens was from far away. So I didn't have to be all up on him to get the shots, whatever.
Gotcha.
But bro, I was having a great time over there at SneakerCon. All right, cool. So you going with Saucony, got you. So in your opinion, right? Which brand was more influential in sneaker culture? Nike or Adidas?
Okay, so we're talking about when for me growing up, definitely Nike.
Okay. Okay.
Definitely.
Nice. So,
Because
mhm,
thinking about it, right? Like growing up for me personally, like we had the KD era.
mhm,
We had that whole off-white era where they were like off off-white Blazers, Air Force Ones,
mhm,
even yeah, Nike, bro, for sure. Like I'm looking at all the eras right now
mhm.
at the the Roche runs era where
Oh man, God. God bless that era, man.
Definitely
But you
nice.
know what? That's definitely was for people who like my mom's used to love them joints. Like, so if you just wanted a quick joint, you didn't want to spend too much money.
Yeah.
That was the sneaker, man. So for sure, man. I mean, it makes sense, man. But yeah, I mean, Nike. Well, there was that Yeezy period. So I mean, I wouldn't say Yeezy owned it, but he he he,
Definitely,
he made a dent in it for sure.
definitely made a dent. But then they were competing. Like Yeezy had Adidas for
Hmm.
had the people going crazy.
Hmm.
But then in the same breath, you still had Nike dropping like the Witherspoon Air Maxes. Like, you had
Yeah,
oh,
I
like
forgot about those. Oh, ooh,
that is one sneaker in my collection. I think I wore only one time, bro.
yeah. Are they comfortable? I never had a pair of those.
Very comfortable. I wore them one time. I went to this event at Woodstock. It was like a little, I guess, panel they had at Woodstock,
Hmm. Yeah, yeah.
Air Max Day. And that was my first time busting them out since I got them the first time. And
Mm-hmm.
I actually got a picture on Sneaker News.
Mm-hmm.
They like had a raffle. They're like everybody who has Air Max on, put your Air Maxes in the air, and we'll pick 5 people to wear win a few free pair of sneakers. And I ended up winning um a pair of the Air Max DNs.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a picture of me on Sneaker News, just my this one's my hand.
Yo, classic behavior, man. I know you screenshot that joint.
Oh, sure. It's funny because I had this hat on in the picture.
Hmm.
So when I was Japanese hats, that was like the first picture I posted.
Yo, listen, man. Listen. If you are prepared, God will make a way. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get caught out there.
Definitely.
I remember, like, don't get caught out there with an open door and you just unprepared, man. Wearing somebody else's stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right, exactly.
so, what you think? Which brand you think is making the biggest splash in the sneaker culture right now?
Right.
Saucony or New Balance?
So I'm gonna go New Balance.
Okay.
Like to me right now, Jay got Saucony on his back,
Yeah. Yeah.
but New Balance they have a different collab coming out every week.
Yeah.
Like whether it's with Kith or like they have something coming out, and these colorways not only are fire, but the shoe itself they're just comfortable, man.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
New Balance just have so many hitters right now where I feel like you have more variety, but when it comes to Saucony, me personally, I'm just rocking J Tips, bro. Like he
Yeah.
made my Saucony collection is purely J Tips. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I think I got a few colors collabs in there. Um, but yeah, for the most part, yeah. Well, actually, I've had a lot of Sauconys prior to J Tips and during J Tips, but once he got there, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like you can tell that they were heavily influenced by him being there.
yeah,
You know, even if it's not a J Tips drop now, you can tell that they're choosing their colors better.
exactly.
Like,
They're fitting
you
for
know,
the patterns a lot more now.
yeah. But it's a sneakerhead sneaker. Like my
Yeah,
dad is not gonna be like, yo, let me get a new pair of Shadow 2s. You know what I'm saying? So for a while, I think Saucony was really doing like a lot of food inspired stuff. So it'd be like
yeah,
the food fight sneakers and the guacamole. And I'm like, yo, what are y'all doing over there? Like
right.
they was wild. Like I liked a few of them, but I was like, everything's about burritos and food and fried chicken and they had the waffle joints. I'm like, what is that?
Yeah.
Like who's over there, bro? So so I definitely get it. All right, cool. So Pharrell or Virgil, if you had to make a sneaker, if you had to design a sneaker, are you going with Pharrell or are you going with Virgil?
You know what? I think I'm going Virgil.
Ooh, okay.
Simply, I'm very like seasonal. I could be rocking with you design wise one day, and the next day, if you put out some like hot garbage, I'm like,
That's
oh.
it.
So like, I love Pharrell. I love what he was doing with the human races, the
Mhm,
enemies, fire.
mhm,
But he's largely disappointed with his whole Louis Vuitton thing, man.
mm,
I I feel like they've been very underwhelming.
Okay.
Very underwhelming. Like he teased a pair that looks like, I don't know if you remember the ice creams that he used to wear
Mhm.
back in
The
the day.
BBCs?
Yeah, he
Mhm.
teased like a collection of Louis Vuitton sneakers that kind of mimic that.
Mhm.
And I'm like, I'm looking at them like it's not hitting as much as those hit back in the days when you were rocking those.
Yeah.
You just look like cheap knockoffs, bro. Like I couldn't like as of recent he's been losing me. He's been
Okay.
losing. But
Okay.
Virgil, I don't think Virgil he has never disappointed me. I'm not gonna lie. Like you can see how off white changed when he passed. Like once he was like out of like the design inspiration for that brand, you could literally see how they kind of fell off bad.
Yeah, it was different. It was definitely, it was, you could tell he definitely missed his presence.
Yeah, definitely missed it. So yeah, I'm gonna go Virgil.
Now, with that, Salehi, Benberry, or Virgil?
Slay.
I ain't gonna lie, Salehi don't miss a lot. Like, I ain't gonna lie, he don't miss a lot.
Very random. It seldom, bro.
Yeah.
He, he's not gonna do that for you, bro. When he drops something, 9 times out of 10 is fire.
Yeah. Like, even if I wouldn't wear it, I'm like, it's fire. It's just not for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, okay. Joe Fresh or J Tips?
I love Joe, but I'm going Jay, bro.
No, listen, it's also New York. Listen.
Yeah. I'm going Jay, bro.
All right, I love it. Both of these sneakers in their prime, pennies or Jordans.
All right, look. Um,
Take your time, bro. No need to rush.
so
Is
I'm gonna go Jordan. Because personally, I was never like a foam positive type of guy.
Mhm.
I didn't even like foams. I just felt like they were too big and clunky.
Yeah, nah, I never got a pair of foams, but when I see that one sitting on the back of the royal blue ones, I'm like, oh, that's
Yeah.
iconic. Like,
Like, like the foams they got some there's pieces though.
yeah,
They got pieces, but I feel like Jordan, like 1 through like 18, I'm rocking everything from 1 through 18, bro.
mm, okay, yeah. I mean, listen, Jordan's a tough guy to compete with, on the floor and off the floor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you can't go wrong. So, okay, Bo Jacksons or Hirachis?
Bo Jackson.
Okay, okay. Diamond Turfs or Griffies?
Refuse.
Ooh, which one? Which one's got you in your bag the most? The royal blue joints with the swoosh in the front?
Royal Blue Gents was you had a pair of Royal Blue Griffies with some khakis and like a rugby back in the day.
Mhm.
You felt like the man. Like I'm talking about the fitted on, like yeah, no, for sure, Griffies, bro.
Yeezys or Jordans?
Jordans,
All right. AJ ones or Dunks?
ones for sure.
Ooh, Air Max ones or Air Max 95s?
95s.
Mm. White Uptowns or Jordan ones?
See it. I'm
Uh
gonna
oh.
go. I'm gonna go Jordan one.
Okay.
But when it comes to Uptowns, I always have a fresh pair in the closet.
Do you? Oh, nice,
I
nice.
It's mandatory. Like I buy two at a time.
Whites or any color?
The white ones. I
Okay,
can't get down with the black one. I'm not gonna lie with you.
understood.
White ones, I double up. If I wear one, I gotta buy another one. So
Okay,
in rotation, I gotta have a fresh one in the closet for sure.
got it. But you're going AJ ones for this one. Favorite AJ one colorway of
But
all time?
of all time,
Hmm.
this is gonna okay. I'm gonna give you two. I'm gonna give you my favorite in my collection
Hmm.
and my favorite that I haven't got my hands on yet.
Talk to me.
So my favorite that I have not got my hands on is the shattered backboard ones.
Oh man. Wait, which one? I feel like there's more than one shattered backboard when they talk about it.
They they do. They have the ugly little squeaky looking one. Hate those. The 2.0s. Can't stand them.
That's the one with the cream bottom.
Yeah, and
Oh,
it
you don't
looks.
like those?
I hate them. I and they have the shattered backboard where it's like all orange.
Hmm. White and black.
No, it's literally just all orange. They call it shattered back for whatever reason.
Okay.
But but the original shattered backboards that came out, Red, the black, white, and orange joints.
Yes.
Need those. Those are my
Yeah. Those are
AJ.
super expensive right now too. Wherever you try to go look for them joints, it's like $2,000. It's like
They're supposed to be coming out again. I'm just hoping I get my hands on them this time around, but definitely that's my favorite Air Jordan 1 color way. But my favorite in my collection,
Mhm.
the Rookie of the Year ones.
Which ones are those?
So it's like a wheat color. It's like black and wheat. It's like a kind of new buck material. But if you
Got you. I
go
know
look
exactly what you're talking about.
look at them, you'll see them, and you'll most likely see them with people wearing them with like red laces.
It's the high or the lows you got?
I got the highs.
Okay. So I know exactly what you're talking about. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Okay.
those are my favorite ones in my collection. Like I got a bunch of ones. I got like Chicago's Reds, but those once I put those on my feet, bro, I feel like I feel impeccable. Like
Give that Timberland feeling.
material, like the leather on there is amazing. The material, like they did something crazy with that shoe. Like they put that shit together very well.
You going with that? All right, cool. So, what's your favorite sneaker of all time?
Favorite sneaker of all time. It's weird with me. I always have a favorite sneaker of all time. Then I get my hand on it, it changes.
Yeah.
Like I was before I was telling you it was the Bread 11s. Got my hands on those.
Mhm.
And the Cool Bread 11s. Got my and right now, I don't know. Like every time I get my girl in my collection, it becomes a shoe that I wear. Like
Mhm.
I don't think I've gotten a shoe where I'm like, okay, this is my grail. Like I'll wear
Mhm.
it. Every time I get what I'm feeling is my grail.
Mhm. You get another grail later.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I don't know, but one shoe that every time I wear it, I'm like, man, these are amazing. It's probably my Cougar 11s.
Nice. Okay. Well, listen, man. It's all about what you like, and in the moment, we get emotional sometimes. Like
Yeah,
depending on the day, it could be a Saucony. Depending on the day, it could be an Asics collab. Like it just depends, you know. Um. Okay. Favorite sneaker collab of all time.
favorite sneaker of all time.
The collab. Yep.
You know what? I don't know if you consider this a collab, but the story behind it, I love it. Is the like that the Dornbecker?
Oh, man, don't say what I think you about to say.
The
What you
Dorn
about to say?
is probably like my favorite collab since it's like these kids that get to design the shoe.
Hmm.
Like the Paranormans, even though I don't like foams,
Hmm.
I love the Paranormans. I actually got my hands on the Vomero 5 Dornbecker.
Don't say that. Oh God, don't say that, bro. That is my biggest L of all time. I hate hearing about those sneakers with the interchangeable sides on them.
Yo, every time I wear
Oh,
them, I put a different patch on it, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
oh, that little fire patch, like, oh,
I love the
bro,
arrows, bro. I love the arrows.
bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. I was hurt when I seen them joints and I couldn't get them.
You know what's crazy?
What's that?
I saw them. I personally just like the colorway.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm like, at this time I didn't know there was a bunch of patches in there, right? Why
Hmm.
did cool? So I was like, all right, whatever, pass them. They actually sat on the sneaker app for like 2 days. And then I'm on Instagram and I see a video, dude is unboxing. He starts pulling out patches. I'm like, hold on. What is all of this?
Bruh,
I'm thinking it's custom. She's like, oh, it came with. I immediately went to the app, sold out. I was sick.
bro.
I was sick. I was just went with my gut and like, yo, these are fire. Like, I like the colorway. I'm just get them. I'd have been happy to like unbox them and find out myself. Like, oh my god, like there's different patches. This is dope. So I end up paying resale for those for sure, and I don't regret it. I love those sneakers, man.
Bruh, did they get you good for the resale?
Got me good, bro. They got me good, bro.
Yo, I had to get like a consolation prize because I missed those. I had to get the Aim Leon Dora New Balance they had in the same colorway. It was like an
Okay.
orange and black. I want. Was it last year? Maybe sometime last year it dropped, 2024 or something. But I had to get those, and the colorway is similar. Now I actually like those better, but the
Mhm.
interchangeable patches, bro.
Yeah.
Like I bought hats that had like fire on it and everything, and I'm like, oh, if I had these, and I'm saying to myself, if I had these, I could retire from the sneaker game, bro. And I
Yo,
just,
those Vomero, and they're so comfortable, bro.
bro, I just like I'd be happy for anybody who got them, but I'd be hating to hear that they got them, son. It's just like I love them joints, bro. That's why I said, oh no, please don't say the Dornbecker Vomero fives, bro. Them right there. Oh man. Bro. And the Chinatown market, I think. The Chinatown market, Converse,
Okay,
probably
yeah.
one of my other favorites, bro. Just oh man, I just wish I had them. My bad. Most
Oh,
comfortable. Talk to me.
honorable mention, because this is a funny story.
Hmm.
The off-white Blazers, the black one,
Hmm.
right? I I remember this day vividly. So I'm in class actually,
Hmm.
right? And it's crazy because so backstory, I got my bachelor's in physics.
Mm. Bro,
Right?
you had to be super smart because don't nobody take physics on purpose.
I'm in I'm in the class. It's called electromagnetic theory. And I have this class in the morning. I promise you, I'm not paying attention. I'm like, these sneakers are coming out today.
Yeah.
I think it was the five drop. They dropped like five off-white collabs that day.
Hmm.
It was those. I hit on two of them actually. So I'm like, I'm not paying attention. I don't care what's going on in this class right now.
Hmm.
I've been on my phone. 10 o'clock hit. I'm entering. Enter it. And at this time on sneakers, it was like a miracle for me to hit. Like
Yeah, but
I'm on there. So I put my phone on like and I'm staring at my screen. I'm like, I have to see if I hit like
hmm.
really out of like in the zone. Just and then I got him message. I kid you not. I jumped up and screamed in the middle of class. My professor was looking like, let's go just that. Completely stopped the class. Like I got up, started screaming, ran out the class, and yeah. So for that story alone, the the off white blazers is definitely probably one of my
Honorable mentions?
sure.
Nah, for sure. Okay. Listen, you can't go wrong with off white most times.
Yeah.
Most times. You can't really go wrong with off white most times. Um, but as far as comfort, what's one of the most comfortable sneakers that you ever owned? You put them joints on and you like, man, I can please don't
Okay.
say the Dornbecker
Uh,
Vulneros. No, please, like you know, I already exposed to you my vulnerability in that area. Please don't. I was transparent, bro.
all right, I'm going to my second pair then.
Okay.
Oh, so and to me personally, like if you wear these properly, you could really style them. But the sneakers that I won at the Air Max Day, the Air Max Day, those are pretty comfortable. Like I work out in them, I walk everywhere in them. Like if I'm going like making a quick run, those are
Mhm.
the I run to like okay, let's put these on.
You said those are the DNs, right?
Yeah,
Okay. All right. Nice, nice. So biggest sneaker L of all time. The sneaker that you wanted, but you was never able to get them.
biggest sneaker L of all time. My biggest sneaker L, and I still don't have these shoes in my collection. And it is, I had them in my collection, but I had to get rid of them. And
Mm.
I never the bread fours.
Ooh, ooh,
Fours for sure.
ooh.
Oh my goodness. And I hate myself every day for this. One of these years, the bread fours were coming out around Valentine's Day, right? And I got them, had them in hand, hugged them. Me personally, I don't know. When I get my shoes, I hit them with the Fat Joe every time. I lick the bottom.
What?
Ever since when I saw Fat Joe do, I was like, every time I get a grill, I do it, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, is it every sneaker or is it just the grail?
My grills, just my grills.
Because you got a lot of grails though, so there's a lot of.
So I get them, I'm happy, and then My sister comes in the room like, "What are you getting your girlfriend for Valentine's Day?" And that was my last $200 in my account. I was broke. I got the sneakers, and I was happy and broke.
Oh man.
I'm like, "Oh, Valentine's Day is coming up." I had no money, so I had to return the shoes
Mm.
so I could get my girlfriend a gift. And I'm not even with the girl anymore. So that was like my
That was
biggest.
my next question, bro. Because
That's my biggest L ever. That is my biggest L ever.
bro, those are the moments where you be like, I never forget one time, bro. I had told somebody I was gonna go with them to Chipotle. This young lady. It was cool. And I was saying to myself, I'm a man of my word. My boy had tickets to the Nets game, front row, right? This is back when the Nets were worth watching in Brooklyn,
Okay.
right? Paul Pierce days, I want to say, Kevin Garnett, that type of stuff. So I'm like, you know what? I gave my word. You know what I'm saying? So I told my boy, I said, yo, you take it. I said, take your peoples, da da da. They came back the next day like, yo, we was up there with Jamie Foxx, his people. They started naming the names. When I tell you how hurt I was inside, bro, because all I did, I traded all that for some guacamole, bro, and a burrito. Like it was one of those moments where you knew they had a memory they created, and I'm like, you're so good, bro. Maybe next time. But you're saying to yourself, I don't even talk to this person no more. It was like one of those moments. It was like, come on, man. Like, how do you, man? Just being a person of your word, bro. And next thing you know what I mean. You're not with that person. You don't got the sneakers no more. Like you lick the sneakers for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right. I was I was hurt, man.
man.
And I haven't been able to get them back. Like, and I was so upset with the reimagined fours.
Mm,
Bro, I personally hated those.
mm,
Like, I got them. I looked at them like, these are not. These don't hit the same.
mm.
Sending them back. I was like, I don't want these, bro.
You returned them?
But it didn't hit the same, man. I need those red fours for sure. The retros.
Listen, well, at the very least, you were a good person to whoever you don't talk to anymore. So
Right.
whoever she's with probably got those sneakers though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Crazy, man. That's crazy.
God bless, man. Listen. God sees your heart, bro. Um, so on your Mount Rushmore sneakers, what are
Uh-huh.
your 4 sneakers that you put on your Mount Rushmore?
That I have were just like,
Either way,
okay, my Mount Rushmore is Tim's.
these sneakers or you?
These are just things like shoes that like if you are a sneaker, I feel like you need to have these in your collection.
All right, don't say Tim's, please. No, listen, just
Just
give us sneakers. No Tim's.
So I'm gonna go Cougar 11s.
Okay.
You need a pair. Do I have to get specific with the model,
Nah,
or can I just
I don't be knowing all that stuff anyway.
Jordan
You said Jordan
Jordan
ones?
ones,
Okay.
ones, 11s, Uptowns, and my last one would be. It's a good one. My last one would probably be. I'm like scanning through all these sneakers.
I understand, bro. Listen, it ain't the easiest question in the world.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. You need a fresh pair of. This is my Mount Rushmore. I feel like you can't go wrong with a fresh pair of Bordeaux sevens.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, Bordeaux
Yeah.
sevens.
Listen, don't worry. Your Mount Rushmore will probably change when you go back in your closet and be like, "Oh, snap!"
Yeah,
You
dude.
be,
Right after this, I'm gonna go look at my sneakers. Did I really miss this?
yep. Yo, it'd be that moment. You be like, "Oh yeah," you give me all your sneakers, and you be like, "Oh snap!" The off-white Converse.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like so that I feel you. So 2 more questions, right? The biggest sneaker flop for you of all time, and that's a sneaker that everybody loves, but you can't stand it.
Oh man, a lot of sneakers that I really can't stand. But one sneaker that everybody loved and I couldn't get it, like the Yeezy 500s. I could not understand. It's like a big rat.
100?
I couldn't understand it, like why people like those at all.
I know what you mean too. It just had like the bottom of it was like real firm for no reason.
I
It
couldn't
was
get it. I
yeah.
problems I couldn't get jiggy with those. Um, Another pair of shoes that I hate. It's more so that women wear them,
Oh,
but
trying to get us canceled. I hear you. You talking my language now.
Converses were like the huge.
The platforms.
Oh goodness,
the,
not
the
that, bro.
platform Chuck Taylors. Yeah, yeah. I understand why you would say that. It was like it was okay. Like sometimes they at one point it was just like a little bit on the heel or a little bit on the sole, and then it became like clunky.
Yeah, yeah. And then there was this little era where people were wearing like those chunky Fila sneakers.
Oh, bro.
With like a big ibuprofen, bro. Like,
Bro, I know exactly what you're saying.
oh no, bro. I couldn't stand those, bro.
It was the price point. The price point was pretty good on those, I think.
They were like I got a pair because she works in the hospital, so she got an all white pair. And I was like, why would you ever get those? And she's like, oh, they're cute. I'm like, no. So I immediately went to go buy some other sneakers.
Yo, it's wild, bro. Like I know exactly what you're talking about, and it was a phenomenon. And then like after that era, you started seeing Balenciaga do what they did.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
you know, if you got a pair of those, you might be in luck in the future. Because big sneakers were like in after that, you know, for a while.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
Fila
yeah.
definitely, I won't say they changed the game, but they definitely had a moment in culture where they was you thought they were coming back. You know what I'm saying? They didn't quite make it, so they tried to, you know, because
Very,
Grant
very,
Hill had an era. You know what I'm saying? Like the Grant Hill era and a
sure.
few of those. But it never quite had the same splash. Yeah, those Fila's definitely an honorable mention for the worst sneaker moments in all time. And last question. I need to know, and I feel like it's probably similar to something you said earlier, but I'm
Okay.
gonna ask again. I need to know a pair of sneakers that you have and you discarded of that you want back. Like either your feet grew too big or you couldn't fit them no more. You had to get rid of them, but you want them back.
It's definitely the Raptor sevens.
Okay.
I cooked those so bad. I used to start playing basketball in them, and they haven't dropped since. And I'm like, all these ugly colorway sevens y'all got right now. Like they're giving sevens no love right now. Like the last pair of sevens I got were the trophy room
Ooh,
sevens, and I'm like, and I love those, but I got them because they just weren't dropping any good sevens.
yeah. Six
And
and sevens don't really get a lot of to me, six and sevens as of recent at least, they don't get the love that they did back in the day.
they don't,
Yeah, you know.
which is okay with me because as long I just want people to keep the same energy. I ask around, and a lot of people don't like sevens.
I don't like 607s, but I like them on the right foot of people, right? And like you said, you can cook those real easily. Like I be seeing some people with the front of it scuffed crazy. Like you can't save those shoes. Once they're gone, they're
Yeah,
gone.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like me, I don't like six. It's funny. I don't really like sixes, quite honestly.
Okay.
I think I have two pairs of sixes in my collection.
Okay.
One of them was gifted to me. The other one I got because I was being part of the hype train. It was
Hmm.
Travis Scott sixes.
Yeah.
I couldn't wear them, quite honestly. But sixes I don't like. Sevens though, seven and eights are probably my one of my favorite silhouettes of the Jordan line for sure.
Bro, I always thought the six and sevens um were like twins. Like not identical twins, but like fraternal twins. They all kind of looked the same to me. You know, they had like similar. It was something similar about the Jordan 6 and 7,
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
can just never really get the. I know there's like a subtle difference here and there, but I can never. It was some about them. I was like, why? How do you like one and not the other? It was just like one of those things. But I guess it's the subtle differences.
yeah. To me, it is like
Hmm.
sixes just don't do it for me.
Okay.
Yeah. Sevens though, seven and eights. Those are two sneakers that I'll always get.
Okay. Nah. Appreciate it. Listen, man. Appreciate you for rocking out with me, man. Talking sneaker culture all that good stuff. Listen, if people want to follow you, let them know where to follow you on the gram, follow what you're doing, Honor Society, all that stuff.
So on Instagram, my personal page is Young OG on Instagram. The for the clothing line, it's Honor Society Global, one word on Instagram. But yeah, those are my two main platforms that I really use. If you want to kind of see my day to day, is definitely on those two pages. So Young OG personal page and Honor Society Global on the clothing line.
You gotta let them know though, when they following the O is a 0. They be there and follow the wrong person. I was like, wait a second, this ain't his page. I was like, wait a minute, man, you gotta, maybe a couple underscores around there too, but you'll see his face when you get there. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you for rocking out with me, man. Appreciate y'all for listening. Once again, it's the Kick Live Familia podcast with your primo, Coach Fernz, and we out.